Oh, you're hitting the thing. You're hitting the thing. Don't hit the thing. Okay, it's Masterfeja back here with Dayman. Say hi, Dayman.
Hello.
And I've got Teacher-Teacher here about to show us his
Cancer.
His Cancer deck. Essentially the reason why certain cards have been made non-playable, illegal, super, no, good.
Forget everything you know about Force of Will. Who needs stones? Those things are overrated when you play Flute. Just go second and win.
Yep.
No stones.
I mean, going second has always been favored since Energized, but now it's even more so.
Yeah. I think going first, you should still get a draw to balance it out.
Yeah, or something.
Or just play an old ruler, and then it doesn't matter.
Yep.
So, this is a Cancer Ultimate version. Reflect Refrain has nothing on this.
Pretty much. Okay, to go over anything you guys might not know, this is Dragon Shrine Maiden. She's got Judgment for 1 blue, Energize, and then tap to draw a card. Flip her over, she becomes Flute, Time-Altering Priestess. When this card enters the field, put all non-magic stone cards that were put into the field, from the field into your graveyard this turn into your hand. Release seal abilities of water cards and spells you control. The reason why Dayman's giggling like a 7-year-old schoolboy is because you know what? We're not crazy like that. Oh, it's also got blue and 2. Flip
it back.
This card on its ruler side. Anyway, the reason why Dayman's having a bit of a giggle is because we just did a bit of a play test on it, and it does funny things when it does that.
And this is the reason why certain cards are banned.
This costs 0. This costs 1. You go second, nothing else matters.
Yeah, I want to stress the fact that
you need this in your opening hand.
You do. You need one.
Technically, all you need in your opening hand is one of these.
And then anything else.
Any more of these in opening hand is actually really good, because then you just mulligan them to the bottom.
Yeah, and then you're guaranteed not to have to get...
You don't even worry about it.
Other cards.
You need one of those in hand, and you either need one of this in hand, or one of that.
Yeah. Right, but important thing, this deck is not tournament legal.
No,
it's not, and it never will be. But there are ways we can tweak it to make it legal, and it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it all...
Significantly less...
And instead of first turn kill, it's a second turn kill.
Yeah, so it's pretty much just like after they got Laevateinn for Persia, right? Yeah. Instead of being a second turn win, it's a third turn win.
Yeah.
Pretty reliably so too.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
Okay, cool. Let's, what do you got?
So before showing you the deck, I'm just going to show you what it does, because why not?
Oh yeah, just I guess do a quick whatever. Are you going to like shuffle it?
Oh yeah. So, 4 cards, 36 Regalia. And no friends.
Nope. Do you think that somebody, like, they made this new ruler, okay? The guy who made it was super proud, he was super psyched, and the next day his one shithead coworker came with this exact deck and was like, hey, this is why this can't work. And then that dude flipped the table and they outlawed 2 cards.
Yeah, pretty much. I can see it. Well, the best thing is, I put a lot of thought into this.
Force of Will doesn't playtest their cards as they make them, so I like to live by Kevin saying, if you can't break the game, you're not playing it right.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
So, are you saying that this deck has no stones?
This deck, legally, you have 10 stones. You don't need them.
Is that a requirement?
Yep. So you just have 10 stones that kind of sit there, and you're like, oh, okay.
Make them colorless.
This is basically a really bad solitaire game, and so your opponent goes first, ideally, and then you're like, oh, okay. Or even if you go first, then yeah, you're gonna have to call the stone, and then you just wait, and then you turn 2, you kill them.
I think it would be hilarious if you actually show up with the tweaked version of this deck to a tournament, right? You sit down, you shake your opponent's hand, you put down your stone deck, and the first thing you do is you put your drink on it. Oh yeah, mate, this is my stone deck, but it's also my coaster.
Pretty much. Savage.
So, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't actually like that hand. We'll keep Hydromonica, and we'll put pitch 5. 4. I can count. 1, crap. 2, 3, 4. And this is the worst case scenario. So screw this. I'm going to show you best case scenario. I also did, this is also
this deck works.
This is like the only time that it didn't work.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like I just went through it and it's all sorted.
My decks are amazing.
It's like
except
when
for when I face.
Yeah, it's like when Masterfeja wants to play against me and we don't record it. It like he wins and then we presses the record button and then it shits the bed.
So let's shuffle. And that's
There we go. That's
significantly
the
better.
Junior Child right there.
There we go. Much better.
Hydromonica just helps you get through stuff. So they go first. You know,
And actually getting one of these in opening hand is super good too.
Yeah.
this or a Gleipnir.
But we'll get into that later. Anyway,
So, you know, they go first, they whip out their dink, and they're like, oh, I did something.
It's
You're
chocolate
like,
and Energize.
Congratulations.
oh, there it goes.
Then, you draw a card, and you're like, well, I
Jesus
have this,
Christ.
I have
Delicious
this,
Energize.
and that's game. And then you go, would you like
No,
to
keep
fold?
going. Let's see the full thing
You
play
ask
out.
them if they want to fold, they're like, you're funny, and then you're like, okay. And you basically
Energize.
go
Oh yeah, do that.
2 levy down, 1 Excalibur, 1 horn. And then you ask them again
Bow.
nicely,
One bow.
would you like to fold? And they say no. And you're like, okay. You pop the Energize, and you play this.
What is
Now,
that,
What
by
it
the way?
does.
What is this card?
We need to like adjust this ever so slightly. This is gonna get big and.
Oh, you know what?
screwy.
Here. I'll hold it.
Yeah.
So
do it that way.
for the rest of the turn, you get to play with the top card of your deck revealed. And if you can play it, guess what? You can play it.
Neat.
So you pop your Energize for that. Now, the top card of the deck is revealed. Oh look, it's an Excalibur. Right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna play the Excalibur off the top of my deck. Next card reveals, oh, it's a Gleipnir. I'm gonna play it off the top of my deck. Oh crap. Really? This is the only way it screws you, and where you need Hydromonica.
I swear, I
it just
usually
happens
perform
to
great.
be when you record.
Yeah, of course it's the second we record this.
Anyway, so like long story short, essentially this gets blarged onto the field. You get absolutely every card except for you put the other 3 of these guys onto the bottom of the deck.
With Hydromonica.
Then you play a bunch of cards, you swing, or no, you play a bunch of cards, then you flip her.
Hang on. I'm gonna pile shuffle this. And
Do
what? Pile shuffled. Dealt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's try that again. Here we go. Okay, so 5. That's a little better. Hydromonica keeps that from happening.
Yeah, we need to get at least one.
Yeah.
So ideally, you're.
Oh, and you got this guy too.
Yeah,
you want
nice.
this in your hand, this in your hand, and this or Gleipnir in your hand.
Which is pitch draw card.
And this is technically better.
Yeah.
So, you know, we do that whole spiel of, do you want to give up on life today or tomorrow? And then you play these 3. You pitch your Energize for this.
the other match though. Do you want to
I
give
guess
up?
I should have drawn my
Do
card.
you want to give up? Nope. And then you're like, oh shit.
Oh shit, you didn't have to.
Right, and then,
There we go.
Hydromonica.
Hydromonica.
A Deathscythe. Levy. Gleipnir.
This might take a while, folks. He's literally just gonna keep putting his
He's
deck on
playing
the field.
solitaire with
I'm
his
playing
Regalia.
solitaire with Regalia.
Do.
Actually, funny thing is, as soon
Oh,
as you
see, now we've hit that on top of the deck. This is why this saves your butt. Tap 1. Top a card from deck goes to bottom of deck. The other thing is still in effect. Flip. Oh, there we go.
and we keep going.
I don't have a spot for that yet.
Oh, nice.
Keep going and going.
Deep blue hit the field. Yay!
going.
And now we can officially like win.
Yeah, but you had a deep blue in your hand too, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need one
you
in your
need
hand.
one in play to pitch the one in hand.
Yeah.
Because it's the one in
Scally?
play.
I'm
over there.
having
It's
a
the
moment.
ability of the one in play that lets you do it.
These are just filler.
Good old Marybell.
Yep. I gotta love Laevateinn.
You can do it with the horse too.
I know.
Yeah, and that's pretty much
But
what the revision
if you're
used to be.
so there you go, and then
Yeah, tap
I'm gonna
another one.
pitch the other Hydra,
And there's
now
two on the bottom.
now I know that
guaranteed.
2 of these are on the bottom and one is pitched. There's only one left in the
If
deck.
that's the next one, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
But now we're in trouble because I don't have a way of getting around it, and there it is.
Okay, so this again, we haven't run into the ideal situation, but I think we got enough. What do you think? Is this enough?
You can't win with this. Well, you mean you can kinda? You can kinda win. So what you do is ideally you have
Oh,
things
but
show
you
up.
had a deep blue in your hand, though, right?
I
So
don't have a
can't
deep
you-
blue in my hand, but it
That's
doesn't get
reduces
this out of the
mana.
way.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Yeah, but then I need one in my hand to flip her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just for shits and gigs, but then
But
I'd have to
there's
call
no
a
point.
stone, and yada yada yada. So okay, this is a realistic approach. We got screwed, whatever. So we pitch a deep blue because you pitch it, and you can produce either blue, red, or green.
you
Just
do
one in the
that
field.
before, or you do that after.
No, yeah, you do that after. My bad. My
So
bad.
you tap for 2,
You tap.
4, 6.
You tap what you have that can tap, right? So I got
Yeah.
4 horns, right? That'll tap.
There's
I
that
have
16.
3 scythes. that I'll end up tapping. 2 Excaliburs and 3 levies. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, brain dead, 20, 22, 24. Okay, now these can all banish from perishable. So I'm going to banish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these cards to give her 5 instances of imperishable because I can. Then I'm going to pitch deep blue to produce the blue and flip her. Any card that was thrown into the grave this turn from the field comes back to my hand.
Yeah.
Oh look.
You just drop them all.
Ta-da! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap them for another 10.
6, 8, 10, 30, 32, 34.
So I have 34.
Plus
She
3.
has 7. She has swiftness. She has flying. Swing for
Game.
41.
Yeah, if you're not going up against a tree, that's game.
Yeah. And if they go, oh, I block your flying, you're like, 4 bows. I guess in this case, 3 bows.
Yep. You know what? As long as we've got all the cards out like this, just separate the rest of the deck and we can do the profile right now. Because we've shown them what it
even when
does.
it messed up, you can
Yeah.
still kill.
Yeah.
You can still kill reliably. It's just, yeah.
Yeah.
You need, ideally, you want a Gleipnir in hand,
Should
a
we
deep
maybe
blue in
run
hand.
3 of these?
No,
No,
you need to see
you
it.
need that, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just, like sometimes.
It's just
you
luck.
win,
It's
so-
literally luck of the draw.
Yeah, it's just what hits first. You need, ideally, to win guaranteed, you need this, you need this,
Yep.
and you need this. One of those would be nice, but the other thing is you have one Hydromonica so hand, and as many more of these as you can, because then you just mulligan what you don't need to the bottom, and then you're in, Or ideally, here's your hand of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's when you can officially ask them if they care to play, because you literally just go mulligan 3.
So you just have to stack the deck.
Basically, you just
If you want to win, kids, cheat.
Yep. And yes, we do condone no.
But never on your barber, because that's a bad idea.
That's true.
Yeah, they'll mess you up.
Because then they'll tell your butcher when you get shitty meat.
No, you'll just get a bad haircut, and then they'll know, and then they'll, forever give you a bad haircut.
This is true.
Okay, let's
Cheating on your barber is more dangerous than cheating on your woman.
let's start. Shut up, dude. Let's start from here. Okay, so we got 4. 4 of the Gleipnir, the red binding of fate. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume you guys know what this does. These are old ass cards, Regalia age. Okay, so we got 4 of those. We've got 4 of Artemis, the God's Bow. We're running 4 of Heavenly Instruments, Hydromonica, or the Hydroharmonica.
So the Hydromonica has the ability where you tap and you put the top card of your deck on the bottom of your deck. That's what you use to get rid of the.
Oh, you know what I totally forgot?
What?
We would have been fine.
Why?
You can banish this to reshuffle your deck. You could have kept going.
Lulski. So remember, kids, always read your cards.
RTFC.
Teacher is
RTFC.
notorious. Teacher is notorious, even from back in Magic days.
That's hilarious.
He used to think that
Bonds of Agony.
Bonds of Agony, good old death touch makes you lose half your life.
We were learning, and there's an artifact that says it gives the game death touch, or it does damage, they lose half their life. So that's what we went on.
No, that's what you went on.
Okay, 4
You didn't
Deathscythes,
question it, so who's the real idiot?
You were supposed to be the
2
teacher.
Interdimensional Vessels Apollo. Are you running 4 of
We
these?
call him
4 of the
teacher,
deep
but
blues?
he's a horrible teacher.
4 deep blue, the Phantom board. 2 of the Marybells, whatever this is. Come on, Marybell. Marybell, the Steel Doll. You're only running. Oh, you're running 4 Excaliburs. Come on.
Excalibur, God Sword. Yeah, the God Sword.
Come on, Zoom. Yeah,
Excalibur, the God Sword.
Godsword. I don't know what's up with my Zoom recently on my phone. 4 of Horn of Sacred Beasts.
Yeah, you just banish it and shuffle your grave in your deck.
4
hilarious.
of the Cheshire Cat's Assistants. And 4 of Laevateinn. So again, we've got 8 cards in this deck that aren't tournament legal for Teacher's just hilarious, make your friends hate you flute deck. But the truth is that if you're making this kind of deck, you don't really care about the rules.
Yeah.
So
There's other cards that you can sub in where it, literally put in one of the Swiftness Horse.
yeah, you put in 1 Swiftness Horse, and then everything else is just
You fill these, which is other 0-cost Regalias to get them out of your way.
Yeah.
And then You go up to 4 of these. You go up to 4 of those.
Yeah, so that's already 4 slots.
Kind of
You
thing.
need 1 horse.
So then 1 horse.
1 horse, and then we just
But
have 3 extra slots.
With the 1 horse in your deck, you need one of these in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. And then you can make your friends cry.
Yep.
Cool.
You can make your friends cry on a legal standpoint.
And you don't need a stone.
Yeah.
Oh, you might need 1. So, you know,
Well,
take
you
your
could-
stone deck, put 1 aside right off the top, put your drink on the other stones, be like, this is my coaster. If I need the stone, it's here. But
Harold, stop begging for my pizza.
other than that, you know, you don't need the rest of your stones. So,
Yeah. Cool. So this was Teacher-Teacher's ridiculous deck. We're gonna actually just straight up do a versus video of this.
So,
An actual
yeah.
versus of this versus Dayman's Antichrist tree deck, and we'll see how it works.
Look at it.
Cool.
yeah.
See you guys next time.
Look at it.
Peace.